I'm Mike Sullivan, and this is Ryan Moore. He's with Greenway Equipment, and he's the GPS mastermind behind all the AMS equipment that John Deere has. And we've been working with Ryan and Greenway since 2012. We started a pilot project with Deere, trying to record all the data all the trips across the field. Our objective, or Deere's objective, with all their new 2630 screens and all the fancy Star Wars stuff, was to be able to do more than just print a fancy yield map that I call coloring books that you get a big color. So what our objective was, and Deere's objective, is to try to track costs on a field-by-field basis. And so Ryan and his team of folks at Greenway are do a fantastic job of taking this data and trying to do something with it. I think everybody in precision ag now is, I didn't go to the round table earlier, but everybody's comments are, what are we going to do with all this stuff? We got this data and we don't know what to do with it. We're spending all this money to do it, and let's do something with it. So in essence, in a nutshell, that's what they're trying to do. And give you a little background on myself. I graduated from Fayetteville in 83, 84, and at that time, the mid-80s, some of you, Gary, some of you older gentlemen remember the 80s, and some of you younger gentlemen have probably heard some of the old timers talk about the 80s, and it's something we'd all like to forget. We had a agricultural crisis back then, and I started out then, and my dad told me at that time, said, "Son, if you can make it through this, you can make it through anything." And I think pretty well that was good training for me. And my son Ryan here is getting out. He just got his degree from ASU in December, and I hope we're not fixing to go through an 80s all over again, but we're going through a downtime. So anyway, that's where I started, and in 1980, we had one field that was irrigated. We had 40 acres out of the whole farm, and so over the years, my goal has been to try to get 100% irrigated, and we're finally there after last fall. So we're farming a lot of acres now, and I can't tell you whether that's good or bad, but that's one reason we're trying to come up with all this data. I think that we got to start treating our farms as strictly as a business, and everything needs to be based off of numbers, real numbers, not just what if and whatever. If the sun comes up today, we think one thing, or make decisions like that. So I'm gonna try to quit rambling here and introduce Ryan Moore. And I just can't say enough good things about this young man as far as what he and his team have built, and what they're doing is just remarkable, really. And he's got a degree from precision ag, and then he went on to Mississippi State, and y'all can see on the screen all of his qualifications, and he's got a tremendous responsibility with 27 John Deere stores now that Greenway owns, and he's managing 230,000 acres with his team. And he's got some ladies that process the data, and in a nutshell, what we're doing is we're trying to drill down and get the true costs on a field-by-field basis. We're trying to we want the whole farm picture, but we want to know if a particular field we're consistently losing money on. We use all this data to try to determine what our crop mix needs to be. And I'm going to just turn it over to Ryan and let him go from there.